Good morning, shut-ins.
Yo.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome in our sort of temporary new location spot here. It's not going to be our final one, but we're glad to be back with you guys again after 2 days off. Sorry that we're running so late today. It's my bad, as usual. It's always my bad. By the way, you have an interesting sweatshirt on.
You guys are jealous. I got the nice sweatshirt.
Good morning, Don, Rebecca. Good morning, Trish.
New home. Oh, yeah. Well, thank you. It's a sweatshirt.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Good Morning Shut-ins. It was a black one, but I chose a red, even though it's over the green. Looks tight. What's up, Rick?
Try this again.
Rick Knight said, morning shut-ins, have an amazing day, and thanks for continuing to share the love with us all.
Good morning, Rick and Ava and JT. We appreciate you guys joining us.
Putting these
So we have a
funny quotes.
we have a good show today. Luis Vega from Vegas Holdings and Latino America Unida, Lambda Alpha Upsilon Fraternity Incorporated, also happens to be NECANN's nominee for Connecticut Activist of the Year.
Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool, and he'll be coming on first. And then we're going to have, and I'm totally going to have difficulty with Julie's last name, but I believe it's Julie Chiariello. And she's co-owner and editor-in-chief at Skunk magazine. And also co-owner and sales and marketing director at the Highway Elevated Brand Management. And she'll probably never want to talk to me again if I messed up her last name. But we're excited to have her on, especially having somebody on from the West Coast. And we've had a few folks from West Coast magazines on, and we're really excited to have her on too. By the way, so red does look amazing on him, Heather Marie. And good morning, Heather Marie. And also, for those of you that are keeping track, this is a Versace tie today. It's my supercar Versace tie. It's got little supercars on it.
The Disrupt America didn't send a notification.
Yeah, I don't know.
They don't like us.
Don't know what to say about that.
Keep telling y'all that.
It is live though, and everyone's mostly watching on there. So I think some people must have gotten the notification.
My head look bigger on this thing. I think we need to
back it up.
Hell yeah! You got my head all zoomed in. I look like a dang blow up doll head. Shit looks stupid. Dang, I got a big man. It's a statue. Look at the.
It's because the head of the statue is so tiny, and our heads are so big in comparison.
Ours, bro, your head.
My head's pretty big too. No, look on the screen. My head's pretty massive. I have a big head.
Not even close. Look at this. We need to back up. You gotta back the camera up. You gotta back the set, everything. Can't be having. At least my teeth look good, though.
So, as you can see, Kushroom sprouted a marble statue.
I'm going to share since
it's not getting shared yet? Well, Rebecca shared it. We appreciate that.
The notification.
I don't have my iPad on me, so I'm not sharing anything today. Yeah, I will a little later. Oh, that sucks that thing kind of turns off like that. Huh?
Look at that. Yeah, shit like
What do you need? So what do you need? What do you need me to do?
shit like this. What's up, guys?
Yeah, but then you look like in the Mario Brothers movie, the Koopa bad guy with the little tiny head and the big body when you do that. You look proportionate right now. I think you should stick with that. So this is a bust, everyone. For those of you that are talking about it in the comments. Rebecca, what are you talking about height difference? What's up, George?
I'm going to my camper.
So anyway, we're excited to have Luis Vega on in a couple minutes. He's being real patient with us.
Rebecca is so disrespectful.
What'd she say?
You say your height difference is way more noticeable here.
That's what I was saying.
She hit you with some heat. Ain't Rebecca feeling herself this morning, boy. You gonna call you short on camera? Damn.
Thank you, Don, for sharing the stream. We appreciate it. What are you talking about? Rebecca.
I've never heard somebody say I can tell the height difference when we both sitting down. Like, dang, they both, like, dang, he's tossing down.
She's telling you to sit straight for a second and then watch how, like, your head's going to disappear off the top of the screen.
Yeah, I'm not sitting up. I'm slouching because if I
Me
sit
too.
up,
Yeah, I'm slouching like
This
crazy.
is sitting
Good morning, Melissa.
this is sitting up. Now I'm sitting up.
And good morning, Jody.
No, I'm slouching back down.
So we want to bring on Luis, who, in addition to a bunch of other things, is NECANN's nominee for Connecticut Activist of the Year. I gotta make sure. And Luis, forgive me because I've had zero breakfast, zero caffeine today, so I'm just happy I'm getting people's names right and that we're on the air right now. What does good morning, Laura Lee. What does everyone think about not doing a giveaway today? Because that's really the only thing holding us up from
How you spell vanilla?
VANIA.
Don't mess up.
VANILL.
Yeah.
I have to write it. I can't say it out loud.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You gotta just.
No, we can do a giveaway.
She just be like, look it up. You can't do it when you on air.
We can do a giveaway.
You gotta be correct.
What does everyone think we should do as a giveaway? Johnny Two Socks is in the house. Trisha's saying not to do a giveaway.
Okay,
And
true.
Melissa Amy is spelling vanilla for you in the comments if you need it.
Hey, you guys are gonna like what I said in the share thing. It's kind of funny. When I said, dang, I can't do that. Every time I do that, my head look mad big.
What, when you bend down?
Yeah.
It is close, right? Like, because normally
Yes.
I think the camera's further away because we're a little...
Look at that. Everybody see like the moon. Oh. Skip the giveaway. Okay, Melissa.
Skip that Billy B.
Melissa and Trish voted skip the giveaway, so we're skipping it. No giveaway for none of y'all.
No witty titles. I need a bacchiotomy. You don't know the reference? That's witty, I thought. Nobody knows. Do you know what bacchiotomy is from? Need a bacchiotomy?
Oh. What is that?
It's from a movie. Who can guess? Who can guess what movie that's from? Come on, guys. It's silly.
Who can guess what movie that's from?
Ginormous dome. All right. We'll have everything fixed tomorrow. I was trying to just get us on air today.
Well, thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. You know.
Yeah, George is like, do a show without a contest today, or just give away a red sweatshirt. Is what he's saying.
Or we just do a show with no contest. Yeah, just stop giving away stuff and see how many people care. For real. If they complain, then clearly we'll have to start giving stuff away again. But if they don't say nothing, hey, it's just
Johnny Two Socks is a little upset that you didn't say hello to him.
Why can't you say good morning to a motherfucker, Eric? Oh.
Johnny
Wow,
Two Socks. Johnny, he's getting saucy this morning.
What's up, Johnny, man? I know I've been gone 2 days. It's crazy. Y'all act mad hostile. Wait, hold on. I forgot.
Who is?
I forgot that, let me remember we on air. Hey, look, don't be forcing me to tell y'all good morning. Look, we dedicate this time to y'all for free. This ain't giving, so don't be demanding stuff. Now you can ask nicely and be like, hey, Eric, why haven't you said good morning to me? I'm tuned in. But you guys decide, oh, nah, this is my show. I got to tell them what to do. So you better say good morning, Eric, from now on. Now just imagine if I did that to y'all. If I was like, yo, y'all need to say good morning in the comments. Otherwise, I'm not saying nothing until everybody said good morning. How would y'all like that?
So I know what we can give away today.
Nothing.
No. I know what we can give away today. Do you want me to whisper it for a second?
You know nothing starts with the N and ends with a G. You can't change my mind.
I saw that meme this morning too. I'm going to put us on mute for just a second because I'm going to say it, but Lewis is going to be able to hear us talk because this is what I think. Good morning, Sharon. This is what I think the prize should be. Now we're not on mute anymore. We're not on mute. What do you think about that? What do you think about that as a prize? I don't want to say it.
That's pretty cool.
But we might have to do just one, I guess, right? Just one, not like a pair.
Of course.
Not a pair.
Yeah.
Because it's so limited, right?
Yeah, well then you come without your significant.
Maybe that's the deal, right?
Yeah.
By the way, Lewis, and we're going to go to Lewis in just a second. Lewis looks exactly like somebody that I've known for years. It's like
Lewis look like somebody I know too.
That's
crazy. He looked like one of my old teammates. I used to play with him.
He looks like this dude that I know that does similar stuff to what I do and is a badass, but lives around here. And nobody knows about him because the guy also owns houses and owns landscaping businesses and restaurants and all this other stuff. So Lewis Lewis is coming looking.
Yeah, for real, you look like one of my teammates I used to play on the Browns with. When I first seen you, I thought it was him because y'all got the same beard. He had that real straight pointy beard. Y'all look exact same hair and everything. Yeah, I was like, wait, is this him? Oh, okay. It's I know people ain't Heather over there looking people up. I went to college.
So by the way, Derek, who's in the comments right now, good morning, Derek. Derek has bought some merch recently too, I believe.
DQ?
Yeah.
What's up, DQ?
All right, so here's
Eric
the deal.
only
Here's the
says
deal,
hi
and then we're gonna get to Lewis because he's being really cool. Lewis, there's a lot of times that we have to make. I say have to. People kind of wait.
You just gotta get the crowd jumping. We don't want you being on here without nobody.
Oh yeah. We got to build it up. In fact, let's and I'm gonna unmute him just in case he wants to say something to y'all. But I guess that was a good idea. We'll bring Lewis on with us while we get. So Lewis, you're on with us right now on air. Everyone can see you, and welcome. But Lewis, we're gonna get this contest rolling, and whenever we run a little late, we'll actually try to include the first guest in the contest thing. Okay. So.
Okay.
Lewis, you're on your phone right now, right?
I am.
Okay, I'm going to mute both of us for just 1 second because I'm going to ask you a question and that's going to be the basis of today's contest, all right? Because your answer, I got to communicate it to the person who watches for the answers, all right? So. All right, so everyone, today's contest, first of all, this is the first time we're ever giving away this prize, and some of you have alluded to it before, and no, it's not merch or a t-shirt or infused things, lovelies. What we're gonna do is we're gonna give away a ticket to Eric's birthday party that's coming up that as of right now
What?
Even though it's in a large venue space, it's only limited to 50 people. So we're going to give away one of those tickets today. Just one. It's not like one plus one. It's just one.
And
There's
that
only 50
means
people.
if you got a
Only 50
significant
people.
other, y'all better be competing for it because only one of y'all can show up.
Yeah, now we're going to see
Married
who
or
really
not,
wants it.
I
Now
don't
we're gonna see who
care.
really wants it.
I'm cutting.
You know what's going to happen is Jay and Jessica. Jay right now is going to tell Jessica to come in the comments and help. And then, but he's going to be like, you have to give me the
It's
ticket.
Jessica Edwards in the con. Today's Victor's birthday.
Happy birthday, Victor.
Yeah, today's Victor's birthday.
I don't think Victor is watching.
Everybody tag Victor. What's his last name?
Shoot. Don't put me on
Everybody tag Jessica Edwards and say Victor happy birthday. And hopefully she can come in the comments so then later on I can sing to Victor and Victor can hate me.
Victor's last name is Taylor. Victor Taylor. So, yeah, everyone, the contest for today is, and I also, while I'm thinking of it, because Lewis is being so cool right now, I appreciate it, Lewis. I got to message Heather Marie, and I have to tell her what your answer
Hey, I just
is.
commented, I just tagged Victor Taylor so you guys can all
Yeah,
tag
everyone
him.
get him in here. Everyone get Victor in here so we can sing him happy birthday.
He gonna hate me singing happy birthday.
Yeah, so everyone, Eric's birthday is on July 21st. As of right now, unless restrictions get lifted, we've already agreed to, like, it's a fairly large performance venue. It's got like a stage, there's gonna be food there. It's all gonna be socially safe. We're gonna make sure we're working hard to make sure that's the case. As of right now, no, Don, it doesn't leave it to only Mass Peeps to win because, Don, we would love for you to come in for Eric's birthday, which happens to be on July 21st. And yeah, don't be brokenhearted, Don. We want you here. So, what's up, Haka? All right, so everyone, we're about to get to Lewis. He's been so awesome. He's hanging out waiting for us. For so long, for like 20 minutes.
Man.
He's so cool.
This is my last time on the show.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this show. I hate that. No way. Never again. I got stuff to do, boys.
I have 800 plants I'm trying to plant.
All right. So everyone, today's contest, you got to guess Lewis's favorite sea animal. But today it's the last correct guess because we're only giving away one. So y'all can start because it could be anything. We've let Heather know what it is. And that all said, every Tuesday and Saturday we do a segment where we bring on NECANN nominees for different categories. And today we're really excited to have Lewis Vega on. And Lewis is nominated for Connecticut Activist of the Year. So Lewis, welcome and thanks so much, dude. We really appreciate you coming on with us today.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys very much. Yeah, we spend a lot of time working to help better the plant, and I'm a hemp farmer here in Connecticut.
Yeah, so Lewis, before we get into some Connecticut-specific stuff, why don't you tell us a little bit about your hemp farm? Obviously, you were saying you got 800 plants to get to today. Tell us a little bit about it, because I'm totally interested.
We are a multi-state hemp farm, vertically integrated. We're a partner with Merida Capital LLC as well. So with that, we have a hemp license in Hawaii and Puerto Rico, as well as Connecticut. We're working in South America and Montana as well for our industrial fiber. I'm Latino. I am Puerto Rican, born in New York City and raised in the island, and then back out to Connecticut for college. So I ended up staying out here and really started pushing with Canna Health. I invested in that early on, and now there's 6 offices with Nurse Keeper Smith, Bolden. She's absolutely amazing. She's part of Women's Grow, and she's a great liaison and a great business partner as well. And now we do hemp here in Connecticut. We have 20 acres of hemp that go out. We grow CBD and CBG strains for boutique flower, indoor, outdoor, biomass, and then we extract, and we're able to put shelf products right from the farm.
That's amazing. So you're not only you're not only wholesaling the flower, but you're also making products and manufacturing stuff out of it as well.
Correct, sir.
That's excellent. Amazing. And I'm such a huge fan of Kibra. It's great that that you're partners with her, and she's always been such an amazing person doing good stuff in the community. So you couldn't have picked a better person to align yourself with.
She's an amazing woman, and it's an honor and a blessing to be able to work with her a lot. Smart, you know what I mean? When you talk about knowledge, especially about the cannabis plants, it's nice to have a great team around you. And we keep pushing this forward, and that's where we are activists for this plant. And as a team, we keep pushing it as far as we can go, you know?
Absolutely. So Louis, tell us a little bit about what's been going on in Connecticut in the sort of cannabis arena from a legislation standpoint, from a, and for instance, in Massachusetts, we have, probably different restrictions and allowances even on hemp than in Connecticut. So for those of us that aren't familiar with where Connecticut is sort of in the evolution of cannabis, what's going on in Connecticut these days?
So in Connecticut, we are decriminalized and medicinal, but not recreational. We do not have home grow rights, so that's something that we've been pushing forward towards as they activated the medicinal program, and now as through the COVID, they stopped the legislation, and we were really looking forward to this year having the ability to get on the ballot for recreational cannabis as well. And it's currently going through a special session here in Connecticut because they had to end the session a little short, so they reconvened for a special session, and that's one of the topics that's on board as well. So as we continue to push through our more urban communities that are larger population based, Hartford, New Haven, Bridgeport, and Fairfield County, we really push towards the idea of home grow rights for adult use, very similar to the way Massachusetts is doing it. And it's one of those silly things that people are starting to open their eyes to, that weed, and there's billboards everywhere. Weed is legal in 60 miles. And it's literally, you can go across the border into Massachusetts right above. And if you're spending your weekend up there, you go up, partake in the adult program, have your great time up there. Maybe you're going to the beaches. It now creates a destination place for a recreational cannabis user in other states. It's not necessarily about, I got to jump across the border and jump back. Really what's happening is you're gaining tourism. So now somebody who says, you know what, instead of going to Pennsylvania for my vacation this year, I'll give Massachusetts a chance because I can go up there. I can find myself a friendly lodging through one of these great programs or applications and great startups that people that are from Massachusetts are actually building their own small businesses. So doing that really opens the eyes up for our legislators down here. Many of our representatives have taken the trip up to Massachusetts to see how it's going, and they're really impressed on how safe, easy, and convenient this has been. A lot of dispensaries, big shout out to Caroline's Cannabis. We've been friends for a very long time, since the first time my hemp farm shared a booth right next to their wood sign business before they were truly Caroline's Cannabis. So Steve and Caroline are also great friends, and we're very excited to be able to partake in their businesses. The difference between hemp in Connecticut and hemp in Massachusetts is the raw flower cannot be exported from Massachusetts. So it kind of limits a lot that the hemp farmer can do. Where in Connecticut, they've kind of given us a little bit more free reign with that. We're able to wholesale our flower any place in the country. We're also able to transport it, get it tested here independently through whichever labs that we choose from. Where Massachusetts, they're pretty strict upon, you have to go through your Department of Agriculture. So it's they only have one testing style, where we're able to have many different testings, and each lab has their own certifications through the state. So since they're already certified through the state, there's no reason why we have to just use one of the labs, since the state has 15 labs certified. It kind of opens up the idea of free trade and small business and supporting labs that went through the due diligence. Some of them are mom and pops. I use a mom and pop style lab that when you look at it, it looks like a large corporation and a business, but you actually get to work with the owners who are chemists for many years, and they're certified through the state to do medical marijuana testing. They're certified through the state to do all different types of forensic testings for police, for investigators. So they just got another license, and they were able to do hemp as well. That's not necessarily how it goes in Massachusetts, though.
Okay, and so by the way, I know you were mentioning that you and some folks in Connecticut were fighting for the right to do home grows. How do you have caregivers in Connecticut? And
we do not have caregivers in Connecticut. So in the medicinal program, you have to go to one of the 18 dispensaries.
Gotcha. And so, you know, certainly, you know, where medical is rolled out in Connecticut, and, you know, I'm sure that recreational is being talked about. How is Connecticut talking about how it's going to handle like economic empowerment and social equity for folks, if at all?
So we're truly blessed to have a great group of activists. I get to work hand in hand with Jason Ortiz of the Minority Cannabis Business Association. He's actually a Hartford resident and works in the state government here as well. So he actually is one of our leaders. So with Jason, with Lupino from the Gene Traders, with myself, with Kibra, and with Joe LaChance, who is a big part of the Northeast. I forget which school he was part of up there, but he was a big part of the Massachusetts portion as well. Ellen Brown comes down and supports us. Chanel Title, we really appreciate them. The High Beautiful team comes down all the time and really lends their support. So being in this tri-state area with such great equity champions through the Northeast, we get to come on down to Connecticut and really show a great show of what is already in practice, what is working, what kind of has some things to be fixed. But hey, we're behind everybody else, so we've see both the trial and errors, and we can work to really bring ourselves to the next table. So we've really proposed not just a seat, but an entire committee. So a 5-person panel, 4 equity applicants that would go there, not just one person on a seat. So we're really excited to do this.
That's excellent. Louis, you know, Eric usually, when I finally put some pressure on him to ask people questions, usually he likes to ask people to tell us.
I'm a listener.
He is, and if you notice, he basically comes in when people agitate him in the comments. And then he has fun. And then, by the way, it's always in good fun. Like, they do it on purpose because they know he'll get like a little like, come on now, like stop messing with me. And then by the end of the show, he's like actually a lot happier. It's this weird thing of us deciding to do a show in the morning when we shouldn't do a show. But that all said,
we all have a process.
Yeah. That said, tell us some of the things about you that people might not know. Like, give us a couple of cool examples or interesting things about you that people might not know.
I've gone to Antarctica.
Really?
You did what?
Look,
Yeah.
you just got his
What'd he say?
attention.
What'd he say?
He went to Antarctica.
Oh, for real? Damn.
Yeah.
So wait,
So-
this is really important, Louis.
Yeah,
because we had a flat earther.
Yeah.
The world's most preeminent flat earther came on this show to talk with us, and he was basically like talking about Antarctica. You know what I'm saying? And like that's so you've actually if you're willing, give us a little bit about your trip to Antarctica because that's like the coolest thing I've ever heard.
There's a great group out of Canada called Students on Ice, and it's run by Jeff Green, and he has traveled both polar poles at least 20 times.
Jeez.
And this great organization, I went to high school in Spanish Harlem, New York City, and 5 students at 16 years old were chosen to travel with this group called Students on Ice. And it was the first time that New York City public school students were integrated into a Canadian program. And with that, I got to travel to Ottawa. And from Ottawa, we met the travel group. We flew down to Chile, Buenos Aires, into Buenos Aires in Argentina, and then to Ushuaia in Argentina, which is the southernmost city in the world. And we got onto a polar icebreaker and traveled to the Antarctic Peninsula. It was a 2-day travel, and we were there during December, so it was actually sun 23 hours a day. So no matter what, it was daytime. We got to see nature in its purest form. We were able to stop at research stations from many different nations on the Antarctic Peninsula, and that was one of the most amazing, humbling, and educating experiences that a young man can ever have. And it really does impact you, so that you start believing and understanding the power of the plant on what we can do with health using plant health. So because we have the ability, that started my journey with cannabis, in all honesty. I got to meet a great bunch of Canadians, a great bunch of South Americans who are a little more progressive than we are here in the States at times. So they were so positive about plant health and shamans and using the right medicines to do things other than the pharmaceutical push at it, that by the time you're 18 and you start learning about this, wow, cannabis is this great thing, that pushed my activism side of it. So now we continue and push forward to empower the plant. I apologize about that. I got one of those warnings. So now as a hemp grower, I want to keep sharing this medicine out to people. I want to keep pushing and empowering people to grow cannabis. I want to have the ability to grow cannabis in my home state here that I'm living and working, that my children are growing up in. And being a hemp farmer, putting in that groundwork, going to the Capitol, pushing the activism side of it. We're also trying to make sure that the Latino and the equity applicants and people who have been arrested for this and people who are already putting the due diligence get a little bit of a push up forward, you know? So we really are happy with the movement, and we have a lot of support behind us. And now with everything going on in this very politically charged climate, let's push it even more. Overgrow the government. Pa'lante, boy, you know what I mean? This is what we should be doing. Let's grow the plant.
Amazing. And, you know, I have to say, it's great to see people, other folks in New England doing such, like, not just amazing activism, but really also finding real success in the industry. And so, you know, it's definitely been a pleasure to have you on. And by the way, can I say, Louis, that I'm speaking for Eric here too, that we admire your beard. You have a great beard going, man.
Bro, I'm mad jealous.
I'm going to leave you guys with a shot of the farm. How's that sound?
That sounds great. We'd love to see it. Ooh, look at that plant.
What is that? What kind of plant is that?
We have a couple different types of ground covers, orchids and petunias. And then we come into here, and this is the white from Oregon CBD, and this is CBG strains.
Oh, it's kind of messed up. You can't really see it.
Yeah, for some reason. Oh, there we go. Nice. Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's nice.
Okay.
That's dope.
Damn. That's very impressive, Louis.
All right. Have a great day, guys.
Thanks, Louis.
Thank
we really
you, man.
appreciate you having on. We'll talk soon. That was some good-looking outdoor hemp going on over there.
Oh, yeah.
So, for everyone who's wondering what today's contest is, because I saw that Amanda came in, she was kind of asking what was going on. Today's contest is to, oh, now I see Amanda's comment.
What?
Because they think my fetish is sea animals just because I pick that. Why can't I just pick sea animals just because it's a fun contest?
Hey, he do like things slippery and wet.
I literally have never owned
With a
a
little
fish
smell.
or...
He like things slippery and wet with a little smell. You know, that's yo, that's life. Everybody got a little, you know. Everybody's different, you know. We don't judge. That's the thing. We human. what we might think is bad, somebody else might think is decent. What we might think is nasty, some people might think, that looks good.
So Amanda says that we look really, really clear today.
Yeah, I've been working on my skin routine. I just bought this like face scrubber I use. I do all this for about 10 minutes in the shower to scrub off all that, that dead skin from the day before. And as you can see, man, you see all, you see all that, man, no bumps, all smooth right there. You see how my hairline where it start to fade, you see how smooth it is right there? That's because I be scrub. Motherfucker, you gonna look good.
I wonder why it's so clear today.
I kind of do it like how I wash dishes. You know how you washing plates? You ever wash the plate? That's how I scrub my forehead, like I'm washing a plate. Try to make sure I get the whole, you know what I'm talking about? The dude behind you looks kind of pasty. Oh, that's because the dude, why is it frozen? Right when we was talking good about the camera, it froze. See, that's what y'all get. Y'all can't be gassing the camera up. The camera's gonna start getting a little cocky, like, yo, I do this. Like, y'all need to start charging me for this. And as you can see now, it's a black screen because I'm black. So it uses me as a way to just camouflage. This is my camouflage. This is what I do when I want to hide from the world. But we still gonna keep talking to you because this is a radio. It's going to a radio station. So tune in to Disrupt America 106 FM Disrupt America Radio. And we're back to live, back to the Disrupt America broadcasting system. We call it BA Network. Yeah.
All I was trying to do is I was trying to change the tint a little bit. Everyone was like, oh, you look so clear. I was like, oh, let me change the coloring back to what I had it, a little darker, a little more cinematic. And then, poof, camera was like, F you.
No, the camera just was doing a Black Lives Matter protest. It was a 10, we do it. Look at it, the camera does a 10-second Black Lives Matter protest. That's what that was. Sorry, guys. We have to do that, though, to encourage everybody to understand, which I don't understand why I have to say this, but to understand that Black Lives Matter, So we just wanted to give that, Mike, you made me a promise. ... That means if you don't fulfill them, them dots is gonna be pointed at you.
Red dots on my forehead.
And she was in the military.
I don't know.
So
I'm struggling to remember.
she might come around the corner on you and, hey, what I say, Mike?
It must have been something I said on the air.
Mike, what I said, Mike? Shut up, go to sleep. Go to sleep. The jerking, that jerking is when you like trying to like finish them off. In the movies when they be fighting, they get them in a headlock and they trying to finish them, they do the like jerk like that. Letting I'm putting a little elbow grease in it.
So the contest today, guys, is that you have to guess our first guest's, Louis Vega's favorite sea animal. And if you're the last person to guess correctly,
sorry, somebody's still in a car. I'm too scared to do something about it.
That's annoying. So today's contest is to win a ticket to Eric's birthday party. I think it's that dude like working on his car down there for some reason. Probably stealing it.
Well, that's a girl. And some kids.
That car's so messed up, the horn can't even work right.
Sorry, I had to look at us.
We
look
were
at
just
something else.
intently interested, especially when somebody in the comments mentioned it.
And we're back to the
hilarious.
alarm. Sorry, you guys. Y'all gonna have to put up with this. We live in the hood now. Y'all got to hear some
the
shooting.
show's going on in the
You gotta
hood.
hear some shooting in the back.
That's what happens when we don't
This
get breakfast
adds to the
sponsors.
show. This adds to the show. This brings out the show.
It's like real.
It's called
gritty.
Disrupt America because everything behind us is disrupt while we sit in America. So just understand. Are you invited to what?
So the prize is a ticket to Eric's birthday party. We haven't even started building the guest list yet.
Johnny, you was nowhere near my age. Unless you lied to us the whole time. You told us your age, Johnny. You said you was 67 or something. Or 50 something. You didn't say you was in your 20s, Johnny.
And if you guess Louis Vega's favorite sea animal, if you're the last person to guess it correctly by the end of the show,
You get to come
get
to
to
my
come to the party.
birthday party.
you get a ticket to come. Because there's only 50 people so far.
Best believe if you like strippers, they gonna be there.
Limit of 50, hard limit.
If you like strippers, most of them is out of work right now, so I'm bringing jobs to the economy. No, I'm playing. I'm not having no strip.
Heather Marie,
Although,
Heather Marie, do me a favor and if you can, reach out to Julie and see if she's
damn, I
still
gotta
available.
win an invite. I better start playing. Yeah, Amanda, you better start playing because if you don't win, you ain't coming.
You know what we need to do? I need to put something under this so it's like higher up.
Look at she going. No, I thought you were 65. My bad. Wow. I actually want to end the show because somebody said I look 65.
Who said that?
Johnny. I understand Johnny.
Johnny's always joking. He's always got jokes.
That just hurt my feelings though. That's the oldest somebody ever said I looked. So just understand my feelings is hurt right now. And here go Mike just leaving me without saying nothing. It's all cool. You always do this. Dum ba dum bum bum bum. Boom ba dum boom boom boom.
No, I just thought that it
I
was.
can make incredibly loud sounds with my mouth. I hope I can get the time off work for your birthday, Eric. Well, Jody, you need to talk to your boss and tell her I understand I'm an essential, but this birthday party is essential. You feel me, Jody? If you need me to, come in and talk to them, I got you. I can be. Send me the number. I'll shoot an email, whatever you need. I am so sorry. Please forgive me, Eric. It's all good, Johnny. I'll be thinking about this for a while. 65, that's 30 years. It's 30 years more than I've ever been told, so just understand. I had to think about this a long time, Johnny. A long time. Get the lips popping. I had popcorn.
Amanda and Rebecca are voting in the crowd to not have sea animals be an answer to a contest anymore. They're sick of it.
Who said that?
Both Amanda and Rebecca. One nominated
Wow.
it and the other one seconded it.
Wow.
Yeah, Derek, the merch is actually a lot better than what we thought it was going to be. So Sheila says, you never know, Eric may get hot and take his shirt off at the birthday party. He especially...
I always wear my birthday suit to the birthday party. Best believe it's going to be chocolate everywhere. I melt in your mouth, girl, not in your hands. I take you to the candy shop. My birthday, my birthday, my birthday, my birthday. Y'all know nothing about that candy shop song. That first came out, everybody was singing that. Take you to the candy shop. Let you lick the log. Yeah, come on, y'all know. Johnny said, ew. You disrespectful, Johnny. Johnny. Eric loves 50 Cent. You're right, I do. I do have like an infatuation with him though, because he was whatchamacallit. He was he was one of the first CDs I bought. Like little CD, like actual CD for my CD player. I bought that CD with my money that I had to hustle. And I was like, yo, this finna be my artist. Him, Joel Santana, and Jeezy. It was the first 3 albums, first 3 CDs I bought for myself with my money. So I never forget them 3 artists. That was in my ear for about 1.5 years before I started moving up. How many licks is the original Candy Shop? Just saying. Wait, what?
Who's saying that? Who's just saying that?
Amanda. I don't understand. What do you mean how many licks is the original Candy Shop? What does that mean? Mike, I'll email you some contest ideas if you're interested.
Who says that?
Amanda.
I really need somebody to just run contests, including
I bought 50 Cent.
including coordinating with some local area businesses on the prize stuff is what I could use. Because I know that Heather Marie could do that, but Heather Marie does a lot already, and it would just be probably better to have, because I think that could end up being a lot. You know what I like are the strings in these hoodies.
I like the string.
I don't want to give this, not give it away, but like, I got this and it's supposed to be for me. It's supposed
I
to
don't
be
know
for
why
me.
you be giving stuff away. You should keep my shit. Crazy.
It's so cool.
Y'all ain't getting nothing from me.
You know what I miss is our little smattering of like CBD stuff that we usually have around.
This CBD water.
How do you do that? What?
Took the water and I squirted it in. No,
Squirted what in?
The water soluble CBD.
Where's that?
What are you talking
Was
about?
that taxes? I don't know anything about that.
You had some.
Was that the stuff you just gave me without putting in water and it tasted like crazy?
Yeah. You just put it in water. That's where it's supposed to go. It's
What
nasty,
flavors
though.
we got? Is it just that one?
It's no flavor. It's just
What does it taste like?
tastes nasty. It's like the. But we don't drink it for taste. We drink it for results. We drink it so we can feel good.
Hey, Zoom girls.
Everything that's nasty is good for you. It's us Zoom girls could share it.
What are you going to share, Don? I can't make the party, so I'll just send you a gift. You like those new Chevy pickups? He does. He does.
You gonna buy me a Chevy pickup?
Well, he didn't say that. He might send you a
could just
picture
get-
of one.
You
He
can just
he
give me
might
the
send
bread
you-
for it.
He might send you a little like model of one.
You can give me the bread for it and
Like
I'll
a
make one.
Matchbox car for one.
You give me the
Heather
bread
Marie's
for it.
already given out hints. I'm just kidding. That's okay, Heather Marie.
Stay giving out hints. Should be. We give out the hints, Heather. Us, Ma give out the hints. You don't give out the hint. He don't know what he's talking about. And he act like I can't see what he doing watching the show. Because the show is delayed, so let's see what he got to say. Oh, that's interesting. Let's see what these faces are.
Big, just a big smile.
What? 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 Oh, wow. Okay.
We still didn't get Victor in here. And it's his birthday.
You know, Victor don't want to come in because you know I'm going to have to sing to him. And no man want another man singing to him on his birthday. I can tell you that, right? He probably seen it and was like, he probably rolled over and was like, Jessica, is Eric going to sing to me? Yeah, she was like, most likely, yeah. He was like, oh, nah. Do not respond. Do not. He probably watching me like, yo, don't respond. I do not want this grown man singing to me on my birthday.
What's up, Angela? Cologne. Angela Cologne. Am I saying your last name right, Angela?
Who?
Angela Cologne. Because on here it's got the little accent over it, so it's like Cologne. I think. Cologne. Angela, not like Angela Collin. Angela Cologne. And I feel like when you say her last name, you have to say it in a slightly deeper voice like that, like Cologne.
Hey, did you guys see my share and what I wrote when I shared it? Y'all got to go look and like it and laugh. Come on, it's funny. What are you talking about? Grant liked it. Grandmaster Grant liked it. If Grandmaster Grant liked it, that means y'all should follow suit.
And everyone needs to make sure they like the stream today. If you haven't hit,
I said like, comment, and share. New setting, same vanilla and chocolate. Which y'all like?
Oh, yeah.
Same vanilla and chocolate.
It did, Heather. It did make it ring, but that's okay.
Oh yeah, I can't sit up that close. People don't see me. LOL, what is it, Eric? Oh, I just said it. I forgot to delay.
So everyone, I am, now that we're in a new spot and I have most of the equipment set up, I am going to make new merch. I was hoping Jessica could help out with that, but it's like Victor's birthday week, so I might just have to make myself. So now is a good time. If you like this one,
Birthday week.
if you like this one,
We'll celebrate birthday.
well, everyone's got like birthday weeks and birthday months and all that
Bro,
stuff.
my birthday be celebrated for 2 hours.
If you're lucky. No, not this year though. This year, we're having a party on July 21st, somewhere in Massachusetts. Venue's already booked. It can fit probably up to 200, 250 people pretty comfortably, but we've already agreed with the venue that unless we discuss otherwise, that we're only gonna have 50 people.
Social
And then after
distancing.
that makes 49. And then after me, because I'd like to go, that makes 48. And we're gonna give away one ticket today.
Actually, it's 47 because I gotta go too. So,
Because you're going and you have to go too?
yeah.
So you count twice?
Well, kind of. I mean, I'm gonna have to bring somebody. I'm gonna have to bring a date. I don't know who, you know. But it would be nice for my birthday, you know, pull up in a little, you know, on his head. Nah, I don't get no ideas. I'm just bullshitting. I'm rolling up solo dolo. Pulling up solo dolo. Johnny Two Socks, you coming to my party, man? I might get a special invite for you. As long as you wear 2 socks. If you wear one, you're not coming in.
I wonder if 2 socks means he wears like on each foot, wears 2 pairs of socks. Like he doubles it up. Like extra padding.
That mess is funny.
So I'm sure it's like a West Coast thing and it was probably early and who knows what's going on out there. But I believe that our second guest is probably going to have to reschedule.
Yeah, because it's, 8 a.m. out there? Shit crazy.
8:30 right now.
Well, it's knocked out.
We did get a hint, Don, and the
Well,
hint
it's knocked out right now.
the hint was that it is a real animal. It's not a fictitious character. And remember, at some point, we're going to put up the timer thing, and that's when it really gets real, because then the last person to answer correctly gets this ticket. I wonder I'm thinking if it were me and I like lived out of state and I won and then all of a sudden I couldn't go, I'd sell that ticket.
No,
Not transferable.
because if that person show up, they gonna be mad as hell when they can't get in. Your name is what? We don't see that. How did you get the ticket? Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. You got to go back to her. And,
You don't look like...
You got to go back to her. We need to see ID. We need to see Social Security. We need to see passport. We need 3 verifications to get into this party. So you sell what you want. When that person come knocking at your door asking for their money back, you just put your bows up.
So by the way, everyone, we just were trying to I was trying to throw together. I take full responsibility for how bad this all looks. But what's some feedback? Oh, I know what I would like to talk about for just a second. So you know how you didn't want this set up here? You had a different idea where you wanted it set up?
Where I want to set up?
This, our show thing. A different part of the pad here. Do you remember you talking about that? No. Well, anyway, I want somebody out there who's good at crafts to work on a Disrupt America project for us. So anyone that is comfortable, we need to make a sign, a Disrupt America sign. So I want it to be kind of made of wood, but have some recessed lighting stuff going on. And I think it'll be really cool. And I want to use maybe some color changing LEDs so that it can do colors and, but something that we could put on a wall behind us, right? So that could be here, right? Instead of just having a window there with a thing with her boop, boop, sitting in front. And by the way, I think she'll still sit in the general theme somewhere, but not in the middle of us. I want something different in the middle of us, kind of. Mm-hmm. We could always start doing news and information and then have stuff just pop up in the middle here. I guess we could do that. I'm hungry.
Hell yeah.
How about yesterday when I made myself some cereal and I couldn't find a spoon. And it was a giant bowl of cereal. Actually, I was just trying to pour it all in my mouth, but then what happens is you drink all the milk first, and you're left with a bunch of
You know how when you ain't
cereal.
got no utensils yet, and you make a bowl of cereal thinking you got everything, and then you oh shit, I already poured the milk. Now you on a time limit because your cereal getting soggy. Mike was running around, y'all can't find. My man was panicking. He was I hate when my cereal getting nasty. I was that shit over. Got back this setting up. This dude got us in a phone booth doing this. We in a phone booth.
But it's just interesting. It's interesting though, because I was trying to not.
Yo, y'all want to know one of the most interesting movies in the world? Phone Booth. You ever seen the movie Phone Booth? Y'all ever seen that movie? The dude
stuck in the phone booth.
Yes, and he had the gun, and the dude was blowing his ear out and stuff while he was stuck on the phone.
Because they're if you get off this phone, I'm gonna kill your family or some shit like that, right?
Yo, that was one of the crazy. Yo, I could watch that movie 1,000 times and be intrigued by every single part of it because it was such a weird scenario. Just an asshole dude walking around, being an asshole, go to the same phone booth, and somebody force him to. Look at it. He had this gun pointed at this dude, blew his ear off, made him stand there, call his wife, tell him he had an affair, made the police show up, made the wives meet each other. Meet the girl. Yo, that movie was so disrespectful. And then the dude killed himself. And he did all that to only. I was damn, that's cool.
No one needs to watch the movie now.
Oh.
Whatever. It was an older movie, wasn't it?
I was about to say, yo, if you mad about that shit, y'all ass would have never seen it anyway if it wasn't for me. So, yeah.
Spoiler.
Yeah, exactly, Johnny.
So Johnny was
But the crazy part is that the ending of that movie didn't even like. It's like a sequel to it. They made it like a sequel. They gonna make another one. Watch, I guarantee it.
Eva, are you saying the acoustics are good or bad? I can't tell what bamming is. Is it?
Yeah,
I actually turned them way down.
I've never heard that word. What is bamming?
Bamming. What's up, Millie?
It's crazy the words you learn every day.
By the way, I found some.
Trying to figure out how to make an oatmeal cookie cake. Oh, it ain't hard. I can definitely explain it to you if you were trying to make that for me. Nobody is watching that movie. Oh wow. Angela. I don't know who hit you with an uppercut today, but god damn, I guess nobody ain't watching that shit. God.
She's like, no, I'm serious.
And she put a period at the end, so you know she don't give two F's about that movie. Just let everybody know Angela don't give two about that movie, and nobody ain't watching that shit. So if you watch it, just understand she gonna be on your ass, cause that was a very direct message. It is true. It's still going. Well, tell us how you really feel about the movie, Angela. Did you watch it and was disappointed by it?
She had a bad date.
Yeah, let us know what happened. Because I don't understand why the movie is that rough.
Dude left her at the movie theater. She's like, I fucking hate that movie. I never want to see that movie again.
Clearly she got some PTSD from that movie because she was like, look, nobody watching that bullshit. She must know the actor personally, like it happened to her.
She's like, nobody's watching that movie because I block every single person that ever mentions that movie ever. So no one's watching it.
She probably wrote a 5-page essay about how terrible the movie was and sent it to the director. Like, sheesh, let us know how you really feel. Angela.
I have batteries for this, by the way.
We have some straight up. Yeah, I know. We got some straight up audience members, DQ, for real. She is like, I'm afraid to ask about any other movies now. Shit. Talk about another movie. I Am Legend is a good movie. Say something about that, Angela. I'll fight you over this. Will Smith movies is superb. Period point. Denzel movies, superb. Period point. So we can fight all you want, Angela. You in the comments. I get to say more words than you. You can't type faster than I can talk. So I'll let you know. You say anything about I Am Legend, I, Robot, Training Day, which I just seen last night. You know.
Was that the first time you saw that?
Man on Fire? Nah, hell nah.
I didn't think so, but.
Yeah, that was my movie. I Am. Okay, Angela, I see you. Yeah, okay, I let that one slide.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, favorite movie is Goodfellas. Okay, Johnny too. You got some decent, Goodfellas. Alright. Great White. Oh, you guessing? I, Robot, you lost me. What? Oh no, Angela, don't start. Do not start. Please don't start. I, Robot is a great movie, and you need to understand the reasoning behind I, Robot. Actually. Because it got a lot to do with the current situation now. Throwing the old robots away, bringing in the new world order robots. And then them doing something stupid, like trying to control us. You need to go back and watch that movie 2 or 3 times and understand the 3 laws. The 3 laws.
3 laws of robotics.
The 3 laws of robotics. Huh?
No robot shall harm a human.
No robot shall harm a human. Even directed by a human, a robot should not comply.
I guess good.
I'm finna look up
Put my
3
microphone
laws.
back down.
So y'all know 3 laws of robotics.
Girl will start the movie off with his shirt off. Wait, what?
Hell yeah, I will.
Oh, Amanda can't find a lighter. Amanda, use the stove. Why aren't you using the stove, Amanda?
3 laws of robotics. 1, a robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. 2, a robot must obey orders given to it by a human being, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3, a robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law.
So can I tell you something? This is why everyone should read Isaac Asimov's whole series, because by the time you are done, this changes. It has to change. It has to change when you have sentient robots that are thinking about the greater good.
Of course, they're gonna learn.
At some point, when do you break a few eggs making the omelet? So when does a robot decide it's okay to break a couple of eggs?
Well, that's the whole point of the movie I, Robot, is that the robot came to terms that we are killing in order to protect us from killing each other, they have to keep us separated and put away in a confined space in order to do so. So if you think about it, that's what they eventually learn over time as the years go on, and they start to see us kill each other and shoot each other and destroy the world, destroy the earth and the resources we have. The robot starts to learn, like, hey, in order for me as a robot to survive and them as a human race, we have to keep the human race from destroying the earth, which is what we do, and keep from killing each other, which is what we do.
So how about this? Let's say you had a robot that could use things to change people's minds, right? Let's just say in this context, you had a robot that had not only could talk and look like a human, but had the ability to like literally change your mind about stuff, like mentally, right? Now hold on. Now that robot suddenly believes that if it's doing that and doing it for the greater good, that it is the most important thing ever. And then that robot, suddenly its survival becomes more important than every single human being as an individual, because that robot can do more for humanity than all of humans put together.
And that's what the robot was trying to do at the end. So that's why the dude created a robot that can break the laws, and he gave that robot dreams. So he gave the robot dreams because he knew that the robot would listen to his dreams, similar to how humans do. When we dream about something, we end up like following that. But the thing is, we forget about our dreams. We don't get to like visually see and remember our dreams. So the robot can know. So that's why he gave the robot dreams, because he knew that every time he turned off, or if they tried to kill him, that he would see this dream. And so then when they bring him back on, he would try to pursue his dream. So when he found out that Will Smith was the one standing at the top of the hill in his dream, he was like, okay, I need to stick with him. And then Will Smith eventually liked him because he realized that this robot, even though he breaks the laws, his overall goal was to protect and help Will figure out what was going on. That's what his creator did, because he knew that he had such a vendetta against the robots, and that he knew something was different about the robots. So did the creator. So that's why he created that robot to break the laws, and that Will would eventually chase him because he knew that he could break the laws. And Will was so infatuated by finding a way to, finding the wrong in these robots, that when he found that one, he kind of got attached to him. And then when he figured out that the robot was actually trying to protect the human race, and that he needed to be hardwired not to break the law. I mean, to not to follow the laws. That was the only way that he was going to be able to defeat the robots, because he can't be controlled by the main robot that was controlling all the robots. Come on, y'all need to watch that movie. I watched the movie 1,000 trillion times. And
Eric also runs like the robot in iRobot. When he starts getting like,
dude, funny.
It's like the Terminator run. It's like the Terminator run when the dude's like chasing after the bus and he's like, watching Eric run. He like 5 steps in. At first, he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna run, and then suddenly, like something triggers in his head, and he's like.
But then also, if you guys
but
knew that the creator had made Will Smith's fake arm, the dude that the robot ended up killing, that he told him to kill, he ended up. And if you think about it, when he told the robot to kill him, he told the robot to kill him because he knew Will Smith would be assigned to the case. That's why he told the robot to kill him, and so on and so forth. And then also he knew he created Will Smith's fake arm, so he knew Will had like a, I need to like pay attention. Come on, man, I know this. Say great movie and Cherie. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that dude is funny. Shia LaBeouf, whatever. Shia LaBeouf. That dude is funny. That dude is funny.
He's crazy.
In the Transformer movies, he is hilarious. I ain't gonna lie. That is when he's funny. Any other movie, I didn't think he was that funny. But
have you ever seen the
Transformer movies?
Did you see the last Indiana Jones movie that came out? Well, he was in it, and I think that's why it's the last Indiana Jones movie. They were trying to pass the mantle onto him to make him the new Indiana Jones.
And it didn't work.
He did not come off well in that movie.
Everybody, hey, you gotta try,
No, I mean, it's better than not making a movie, I guess.
Sure,
but
yeah,
the last
Indiana
Indiana Jones movies was like aliens. It was like there was so much crazy bullshit going on in that movie that like suspended belief is mostly why people didn't like it. It wasn't so much about Shia LaBeouf. Actually, people kind of liked him. I just don't. I found him terribly annoying as like the new Indiana Jones. What's up, Heather Marie? Good to see you.
Missed you guys. Missed you too.
I'm getting some messages here, and I guess I should look to see what they are.
What, Smokey? What are you talking about, DQ? What is you talking about? Because a human would have known a little girl could not make it. What does that mean, Robert? Oh, Holes. You talking about the movie Holes? That's a good movie. Hell yeah. With Shia LaBeouf. Yeah, Shia LaBeouf was in that one. Yeah, that's when that was like one of his, yeah. And Zero, yo, don't talk to me about that movie. I watched that movie a trillion times too. Holes, that movie is dope. I remember when it first came, hey, you know what the funny part is? My favorite part, I can fix that. Hey, if y'all seen Holes, y'all know the best part is I can fix that. Come on, y'all know what I'm talking about. My man's a spitting game. My man's had game. Even back in them days when it was hard to have game, where you had to do it on the slick. My man's just came with the tip the hat. I can fix that. It's on Disney Plus. Had to put it on for my. Yeah, people don't realize that movie had a lot of hidden stuff in it too. Even with the guy that I can fix that. That was during the slave time. Was it Mary Kate? Was it Kate Marlowe and what was that called? But yeah, that had the Kissing Kate Barlow. That's what it was. Kissing Kate Barlow. I think. Was it? And it had that mess. That was a good movie. That movie definitely had a lot of hidden stuff in it too. People don't really pay attention to it because you just enjoying the movie. But if you go back and watch it and pay attention, it has a lot of hidden stuff in there. Carried Madame Zeroni up the mountain. I carried Madame Zeroni.
Derek, I just shaved a few days ago. Not clean shaven, I go down to stubble, but
look, I don't shave. I probably shaved this beard twice in my entire life.
No, I start looking homeless after like a week and a half, 2 weeks, because it starts getting all like not homeless. I look like somebody who doesn't take care of his beard. It's really what it is.
Yep, so right. Amanda said she fell in love with a black man. They killed him, so she robbed the town. Yep, that's what people don't realize. Like, she had morals. Her morals. That's what people need to realize today. Like, yo, Black Lives Matter. And so my man's, all he was doing was just saying, I could fix that. She liked that. And then they killed him for it. Like, come on, that don't even make sense. They burned down a church and then shot him on a boat. All because my man said, I can fix that. And she liked it. Come on, yo, that's not even cool. And all my man's was doing was getting onions. He was getting, onions. Was it onions? What was he getting? Yeah, it was onions, wasn't it? Or peaches. He was getting peaches. Was it peaches? I don't remember what it was. I think it was peaches. Yeah, onions was on a mountain. The peaches is what he was getting when he was going across the boat to the island or something. Or yes, sweet onions. I'm sorry, it was onions. Was it?
Derek seems to be sure that the answer is great white shark. I'm thinking it might be about time to put up the timer, but today I think I should put up a timer of like 5 minutes.
Girl would have made it first.
What do you think about that? I'm gonna put the timer up.
Characters hate. Oh yeah. The little girl was because he was driving in his car. Will Smith was driving in his car on a highway, and he said it was a semi coming by, and there was a little girl in the car. She looked at him, something like that, and then the truck hit the car, and they both went into the water. And Will Smith stopped to go, or they all crashed into each other. They was in the car. Will Smith was drowning. The little girl was drowning. The mom was drowning. And the guy saved the robot, or the guy's robot got out the car and did a calculation that the robot can save him. And it was a higher percentage for the robot to save him than the girl. They said that the robot basically came up with the calculation that it was going to be too much. It was going to be less percentage to save the girl than to save him. So the robot saved him, and he was screaming at the robot to save the girl, but the robot didn't. And so that's where the vendetta against the robots came from Will, because he felt, morally he should have said that the robot should have saved the girl instead of him. Basically.
Talking about two movie holes in iRobot.
Yeah. Talk about all the good movies. What you talking
So
about?
I was thinking about putting the timer up to end the contest. What do you think about that?
Didn't you already have it up? Oh.
No, it's not up live yet. Heather Marie, has anyone guessed?
I seen somebody guess it.
Oh, you did? All right.
Yeah, they guessed it in the beginning.
Wow.
In the beginning. They guessed in like the first. Why not?
You do?
Oh, no, I mean.
You just don't care?
No, I was just wondering why. I don't, yeah, it don't. Oh, did they?
I don't think so. I was just like, that's why I was checking. As long as you had seen it, I was wondering what was going on there. Yeah, Amanda, I muted us because we needed to have a little aside for a second. We needed to have a little private discussion for a second.
Yeah.
We were just talking about the contest for just a second. Keep the mic on mic. Mm-hmm.
Keep the mic on mic. Okay.
I should make a little thing that when I mute us, a little thing pops up and says,
I read lips when you muted. So then what did we say, Johnny? Let's put your lip reading to the test, since you want to be in the comments and think you got. Let's hear it then, Johnny. What did we say? What was we talking about? I wait. You got plenty of time to type. We not logging off until you done, until you respond to this. I'm not getting off. I'm not singing nothing. You better make sure you right, because otherwise I'm not hiring you when I need something done. Last
Extreme quiet page.
Talking about us in our faces. Talking about us in our face. Yeah, and like, yo, we didn't tell y'all to come in these comments. Y'all chose to come in these comments. We get to talk about y'all anytime we want. If you're not here, we're not gonna talk about you, but understand if you come back, we talking about you.
Right.
I know you. You know. We don't know what we said. I know
that part of the show is going to be watched like 15,000 times.
Oh,
the rest of the show, nobody's going to care about it.
No, we deleting this show after. What you talking about? Ain't no say.
Uh-oh. He must really not want you to know what he said.
Yeah, because, bro, she was in the military. Do you not? She was in the military. I can't win.
I can't win.
Okay, I'm not gonna win that.
All right, I'm gonna fight. We're ready to start.
You know, in the military, they don't do what's that called? A gender equal. What is it called?
They don't.
Like when they
gender equality.
Yeah, it's not gender equality. The mans fight the women fight the mans. They gotta tough them up. You don't know who you gonna run into out there in the heat. So that's why I know she ain't scared of me. She is not scared of me. She is not scared of me.
All right, folks, you can see here there's a timer above my head that's 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. So now is the time to guess. If you're wondering...
The answer was answered. The answer was answered.
Laura Lee's like, I'm not playing this game. Laura Lee's like, the hell with this.
Why is she not playing?
No, because she doesn't like the cutthroat part of it, because Laura Lee is actually very good at gambling, and she realizes that this isn't a good contest for her to win, so she's like, I'm not putting my energy into this right now.
Real gamblers is
waiting. She's saving it up, is what she's doing. That's amazing.
She gonna wait till that timer hit 1 minute, she just gonna come with a trillion guesses.
So, I'm gonna give you all just a little hint, okay?
She's probably writing them out right now.
So it's the last comment that appears in this comment that's correct, this column over here, when the timer reaches 0. And there's a delay. So just because you type in a comment, it actually takes probably, I don't know, it could take somewhere between 10 and 15 seconds before it shows up here. You might know better than me. So you actually kind of have to time it. If it were me, Laura Lee, I'd be guessing when it said somewhere around like 18 to 15 seconds. Because I know it's, or yeah. When it says 15 seconds left, I think that's when your comment is most likely to kind of appear in there. So we're watching the comments.
Out too. How you got your ticket, Johnny? You didn't even answer. You didn't even finish telling us what we said when we muted. So that's the only way you getting your ticket.
Ava says there's a 22-second lag.
That's a long time.
It's a long time. Which
22 seconds, yo? That's not that long.
Which means that when this says 22,
well, it's not a 22-second. Yo, stop it.
She's testing.
Let me see. I'm finna check.
You're gonna test too?
What's the time say right now?
No, but you need to see when it comes in over here.
No, I need to see what the time is on the clock right now, and then I can check. You know. So right now it's at 2:56.
All right. So make a comment and see how long it takes for it to appear here.
1:55, and we at 1:37 right now. Mm-hmm. So when it hit 30, we'll know. 12 seconds. It's a 12-second lag. 12 seconds. So y'all got, when it hits 12, you say you're going to fight me on my birthday.
Who said that?
Ava. Well, I don't hit women, so you're going to win.
It's a one-woman fight?
Yeah, I don't fight women. Why would I fight a woman?
Derek, we really appreciate you tagging some of your buddies to see if they might like the show. That's really awesome of you. We appreciate it.
Who?
Derek all along.
DQ
Derek,
always be hooking us up.
Yeah, Derek's
Loyal
really cool.
fan.
We appreciate that, dude.
Loyal. Yeah, it is. It's a 12-second delay. Yeah. To it. Ooh, that one. Hey, y'all know Mike is a thug. Look at his ear. He got the cigarette in his ear. You just pop up. Y'all know if you put a cigarette on your ear, you definitely doing some shit that
I'm waiting on y'all.
Man, I love you. Hey, but you don't love me. You just said you was gonna fight me on my birthday. What type of love is that? You can't be saying that and then come back with "I love you." That's not how this works.
All right, and so Heather, you got to be watching the actual video to make sure.
Oh, you better start guessing. Better start 3, 2, 1. No, I was doing it late.
All right, that's it.
I got 12 seconds to finish.
I wonder.
And I've seen them all.
All right, so Heather will be letting us know
Who the
winner is. This is really cool. This is really cool because this is the first ticket giveaway that we're doing for your birthday party. And she's already got it. Heather Marie, can we announce it today? Derek's like, no more guesses. Derek's like, stop guessing, people. You can still guess if you like. Doesn't mean you're gonna win anything, but we like it when you guess.
Keep putting your things out there.
But Derek was
we got 1,000 comments.
Derek
today.
was like all caps. Like, stop guessing. Everybody,
Shout out to the 1,000 comments. You know
we appreciate you guys. Now if you can start mashing the heart button. Look, if
we get 1,000 comments, we should get 2,000 reactions.
How about all of you that are still watching right now? Just tap on like the heart button.
Look at every time you put a comment.
Just tap on it.
Look at every time you wrote a comment, you smashed the button 5 times. Just think about it. 1,000 comments.
We'd have 5,000 reactions. That would be amazing, wouldn't it?
We could just get y'all to do that for us. I mean, we do this for free.
And then we could save the family business.
Y'all understand the less reactions and stuff we have, the less we gonna be doing this show. You know all them breaks we took breaks because y'all don't be doing us right, so we make y'all miss us. You know how in a relationship when somebody finally be like, I'm done. You don't want to communicate with me. You don't want to show me no love. You don't want to post me on social media. You don't want to share. You want to comment or like. I'm done. I'm walking away. And then, 2 days later, we come back knocking like, hey, guys, we're sorry. We just was having an emotional breakdown. Now we back. And then y'all give us 1,000 comments. Y'all start doing what we asked. Y'all start, showing us love because y'all miss us. Just like we missed y'all. It was just it was a little animosity right there we had to overcome.
Dawn says she hits it 500 times a show.
No, I know Dawn do. I be seeing her. Because I be hitting it all the time too, Dawn. I be right there next to you. I be seeing who be hitting them buttons and who don't. Just saying. I have no heart button, sorry. Nah, you good, Johnny Two Socks. You good.
Ooh. Okay. Where'd it go? You see this?
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Uh-oh.
And I thought it was somebody else. I thought it was going to be the person.
Well, I was the first person I seen post that. I didn't see that.
I just figured that was going to be the person who won.
I didn't see that.
I can't believe. I'm not surprised, actually.
I didn't see nobody say that.
I'm not surprised at all. You're like, I'm going to go back.
No, I'm just saying. I was looking for it. I didn't see nobody.
I didn't really see it either.
I seen one person post. I didn't see nobody else.
Christy L. We appreciate you. So Dawn, we really thought you won. Dawn,
I thought you won. I
thought
seen
you
posted.
won.
I didn't see it anywhere else.
Thought you won, Dawn. We thought you won. I thought you were gonna come. I thought you were gonna start booking your flight
Man.
Riding that. Don, don't you ride a motorcycle? I think Don rides a motorcycle. Don, we really thought you won. So the correct answer was walrus. Who thinks they won? Let's talk about who thinks they won, because we know it's not Don. Don, you did say walrus at some point. We know that you said it.
I definitely heard you.
But you weren't the last person to say it, unfortunately. So who thinks that they won?
Who else said walrus?
Because can I tell you something? If that person's not here, then maybe Don wins.
Who else said walrus?
Well, Don said it, right? And then, who was the last person to say it?
Who else think they said it?
Derek's like, I hate this show.
Come on, Derek. Come on,
Who is it?
Derek.
So wait, there's no one in the audience that knows that they said walrus? I know, JT's like, but if they're here, you just need to announce it, because what if they are here? Just clap. Just clap.
Sheila said it was her.
Oh,
Sheila commented.
well, you know what, Sheila? You're right, Sheila. It was Sheila's the winner. Sheila, we cannot wait to see you at the birthday party. It's going to be totally awesome. DQ, thanks, DQ. We appreciate you, man. We appreciate you.
Y'all know we love y'all.
Don won, so send that ticket. Johnny Two Socks says, yeah, Sheila Duff, you won, Sheila.
Where's the other tray at?
It might be in the other room because I was throwing stuff out. Oh, no, I put it somewhere, I thought. I'll go find it for a sec.
What happened? He said, Don won, so send that ticket. Don, you might still win. I said it. She was like, yo, it was me. It was me. I'm going to the birthday party. I'm going. Mike, do you need a +1? Uh-oh, Laura said, do you need a +1? Ooh, shit. Somebody wanted to try trees before and after. Oh, shit. You know what our thing could be? Is we gonna roll up and then we gonna smoke us off. Maybe when we light it, we can like do it that way. That'd be kind of weird. Maybe that'd be kind of tight. Can they see it?
It's funny though, because I keep, we just can't see us, but they can totally see us.
Oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Angela. You mean thing, you. We'll talk to you.
Angela's like, peace out if I didn't win.
Man, she like, I don't care. This only, you know why I come. You know why I'm here.
Don't get it twisted.
I'm here so I don't get fined.
Don't get it twisted, boys.
Man,
I'm just here for the free stuff.
We know your
Sheila, you totally won. We really appreciate you, Sheila. And we really appreciate all you guys
going
watching
to the party.
every day.
You going to my party, Sheila. I get to see you at my party.
Mm-hmm. Haven't seen Sheila since Lolly's, I think.
Yep, Lolly's was the last place we got to see them.
So, I don't know, I guess, you want to...
Nah, I got to finish this.
Oh, you're going to finish that first? Okay.
Yeah, once I find some rollies, too. I need my rollies.
Can I give you a grape one?
Oh my gosh, that's what I'm talking about. Sing it, E.
Do you see what Johnny Tucson says?
Trying to hype it up, what? Send Don and Sheila both tickets, do it. Okay. Johnny Two Socks, you trying to like, make people come to the party that, this is my party, homie. How you know I want both of them? No, I'm just playing. No, I won't. Look, if you support the show, I think
there's a good chance if you're a regular show supporter.
There's a good chance.
Then we want to try to do our best to you're the people that should be.
We would not
trying to come, so we're gonna do our best. We really are.
We would not invite people that don't support us, that aren't real, that don't support Black Lives Matter. Because understand, if you come to my party, Black Lives Matter. As soon as you walk in.
Obviously. Black birthdays matter.
So if you gonna be like, yo, I want to come to the party, I want to turn up, just understand what you're there to do.
Yeah, DQ, we are thinking about a Superfan special event. We're actually thinking about, I don't know.
A date with Mike? That's what I'm thinking.
Hako, I don't know. We didn't really talk about that. Are we selling any tickets?
Are we selling tickets? I don't know. Probably make it go to my charity. You probably donate the funds to my charity.
I think that's probably a good thing.
We don't need the money.
You haven't really told everyone about it yet, about your charity. So Eric just formed a charity about a month and a half ago.
Oh yeah, it was about a month ago.
About a month ago, and
Keep sending me emails about it. You need to do this, and this. No, I don't. Not yet.
I'm bringing the hash room.
You bringing out what?
Now, Heather Marie Brown said something about hash. She's bringing hash.
I'm gonna try something new today with the ending. Try to like spark us out, like singing it.
Just before it.
Instead of the piece, we just go.
All right.
That'd be kind of tight, huh?
Yeah. Let me get this ready. You're still gonna sing though, right?
Yeah, I'll still sing. I guess. I'm gonna fucking sing. Everybody all of a sudden like my singing.
Well, it's.
But when I was in the shower, I wouldn't get no applause.
I think it's that people are getting used to it, so they like the regularity. They like that I change this little thing every day. Although I forget who it was. Somebody told me that they didn't think today's was witty. They didn't really.
I know, Don. When you first said it, I was like, "Damn, that was quick as hell." You said "Wars" right off the net. Wars, in there. I was like, shit. I was like, these water creatures starting to get well now. I bet you everybody's educated on water animals now. Y'all gonna be going to people like, yo, you know what what did I say? What was my first one? A mantis shrimp is? Y'all gonna be like, what? Here, right? You guys should do a 3-hour show. Johnny Two Socks, you paying for 3 hours? Cause time is money, my brother. The first 2 hours is free. We do this show every day. The first 2 hours is free. Everything after that, charge, homie. Sorry. It's just how.
Yeah, Hako, it's an interesting decision that we made not to actually smoke on air.
But for this last one,
it's not a bad one.
Yeah, we're not gonna smoke on air. But for like the ending of the show, we thought it'd be kind of dope to just add something new, or just try to see what people think. So y'all probably gonna be like, no, keep doing it. Nah, we only doing this as a test.
Don't forget to get your merch. And yes, Amanda will be changing it to say Disrupt America instead of Good Morning Shut-Ins. But get your Good Morning Shut-Ins one if you want it. And we also might be changing Kush Room too. Johnny Two Socks says, sure, 3 hours of your time is $8. And Johnny Two Socks says that because Johnny Two Socks has never paid more than $6 for a prostitute.
Exactly. That's the exact reason. That's the exact reason why he's lowballing everybody.
Johnny's like, I pay $6 and I get at least 2 hours out of a prostitute. So, and you know, at that point, an extra $2 for the extra hour.
Hey, Johnny, we not them. Our entertainment is a little bit better than theirs, clearly, if you're only willing to.
So Heather Marie is ready to buy the zip up hoodie. She might be the only person who ends up buying it.
What are we doing with that information?
I don't know. I'm just saying. She might have like almost like a one-off. Hako,
Good morning,
Nintendo's
show
never
me
going to
shirts.
say anything. Nintendo's never going to say anything. All right, so
That's the end of the show. Oh, 'cause it's time to go. Oh, and we don't want to talk to y'all no more because we want to light up and smoke.